here is why it is important to decide what you want for yourself. And here's the thing, nobody can do it for you but you, because your life is yours and it's nobody else's. So if you're having a hard time figuring out what it is that you want, the very best way to figure out what it is that you want is to figure out what it is that you don't want. We learn this through life lessons. These things come and go, and we realize, like, I don't want that again. I don't want that again. And we learn to watch for these signs and these patterns that have played out in the past. And when we really learn what we don't want, we then need to heal that. Because if we don't heal that, then we're focusing on that, and we're going to get more of that. But once we actually heal that, then everything changes, because your focus changes to what it is that you want. So basically what I'm saying is you have to go through things to figure out what you don't want, so that you can figure out what it is that you do want. And maybe you'll figure it out right away. Maybe there won't even be a I don't want that. But if that's where you're at in your life and you're like, I just really don't know what I want, then just ask yourself a series of questions. Okay. So if you're stuck and you have a certain question and you're like, do I really want this? Do I not want this? Ask yourself some clever questions about it. What would your friend ask you? What would your friend ask you if you wanted to know, like, what it is that you really do want? Here's how you figure it out. Brain and heart coherence. So when you start leading with your heart, which they always say, don't do that, right? Don't do that. That's stupid. I'm not saying with your feelings. I'm saying with your heart. So your heart will pull you in certain directions. If I was to say to you, if I was to list off some certain different topics, and once the topic that interested you came to you, once I said that topic, your heart would go, like, right, you'd light up. So when we start following and we get that brain and heart coherence, I know Dr. Joe Dispenza, he talks about this all the time. So I'm going to explain this to you in a different way. That what's really happening here when you start leading with your heart, like, what is my heart feeling towards this? What is it that I really want? What is it that I really want? And you really start feeling that. Then it changes the system in your body. It goes up through your head, and you get brain and heart coherence, and it moves like so. And what it does is it brings balance into your life. And it is then directed, this brain and heart, this is why it is so important, is because it is then directed by want. Because it's by the things that light you up. It's the wants. It's those things that's what it's directed by. And so then when you're directed by that, you're directed by love. And so then when you let yourself be directed by love, oh, what a wonderful thing that is. So this is very different than just following your feelings. This is what lights your heart up. So if there's something that really lights your heart up, and you got to be honest with it. You got to be honest with yourself about it, okay? So, like, I could talk myself out of something real easily. And I could say, oh, I'm not going to let myself go there. I could do whatever it is that I want. Okay, well, as soon as I've done that, I'm not going to let myself go there. What has that statement said? I'm not going to let myself do what it wants and is meant to and is supposed to do. Okay, and as soon as I do that, as soon as I stop myself, I've put up a wall of resistance, and now nothing is going to come to me. I am now stuck in place. I can't get out. I can't move. I'm stuck in place because I've put up resistance, because I've said I'm not going to allow myself to feel that. So if you would with me for a moment now, get really honest with yourself, right? I can't read your thought. I don't even know who's watching this. Don't even know. I know one. I have one fan. You're my favorite because you're the only one that ever comments on any of my stuff. So you know who you are. You're my friend. So be really honest with yourself. And just ask yourself, how is it that I truly, what is it that my heart is really pulling me towards or to do? What is it that my heart is really pulling me towards or to do? Because that is what you want. It's what you want. So, if you're still with me here, despite all the lawnmowers and the here, there, and everywhere talk, get really honest with yourself, and I want you to just, what have you been lying to yourself about? What way have you been feeling, but you've been resisting it or not allowing yourself to feel that way? If you're resisting or not allowing yourself to feel that way. Okay, so whatever it is, it pops into your head. Okay, I want you to just for a minute here, just let yourself feel that feeling that is there. Let yourself feel it. Fully feel it. Like I'm just gonna be quiet for a minute or two here. Just let yourself fully feel it. And you're going to notice that as you do this, just do it. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. But you're going to notice that as you do it, and that as you fully 100% give yourself into it, it then softens and dissipates. It turns into nothing. Just keep doing it. Okay, I'm impatient. I'm not waiting any longer. So if you want, pause the video, finish doing it, then come back. So this is how we allow emotions to not get stuck in our body, right? Because as soon as you put up resistance, oh, you've trapped it. I'm trapped. I can't get out. I can't move. I'm stuck. I've been trapped. No, we don't want this. We don't want to be trapped in our bodies like so. We don't want this, not at all. So no, we need to get it out by feeling it. All you need to do is allow yourself to feel that feeling, fully sit in it, and just, I know, maybe it's scary for you if you haven't allowed yourself to feel an emotion before, but now's a great time to start. What else are you doing? Learn something new today. So as you let yourself feel the emotion that wants to come up that you've been resisting and saying, no, I don't want to feel, I'm not going there. I'm going to talk myself out of that. As you let yourself feel it, it goes away. It just dissipates and softens and melts and goes away. And then all of a sudden, I'm not holding on to this emotion in my body anymore. I've actually let it go. Now, the thing about this is, as you do that, this is good for now, right? You are in your present moment learning how to work through these emotions. So, but there will still be in your body pent up or trapped emotions from the past. So you could do that mental cleanse series that I got and work through them over and over and over and over. You might need to do 1 to 20 times. to get through, to go back enough to figure out what it is that's there. Because I'm not holding your hand in it. You are I'm guiding you, but it's not the same as if we were working in a private session together. You've got to do a little extra work and pay attention. Because I can't talk you through things that I could talk you through if we were in my office, you know what I mean? Or on Zoom or whatever. But as you can figure out how to do this in the present day, what we need to do is release those trapped emotions that have been there from the past, that have been stuck here, because those are the ones that are causing the present issues. So as you let those go, then it completely changes your programming, and you can allow yourself to truly and deeply feel good enough and happy and all those things. But you can't change these things until you become aware of them. Like if you ask me my confidence on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say 10. If you asked me how I feel about myself, I would say 10. All the things I would say 10. But the other day, I had the belief that I was unlovable. I didn't even know that you could have the two at the same time, but I guess apparently you can. And it's not there anymore. Fix that. Gone. Don't need that anymore. But everything changes when you learn how to gain control of your mind. It gets really good. Anyways, I love you all. Thanks for watching. Can't even believe you do. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.